Hello everyone and welcome to this 10-minute foam roll. Now there are many benefits to foam rolling, but two of my favourites is to help prevent DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness, that stiffness and soreness you feel the following day of a workout, and also to improve your range of motion. So if you're a little bit stiff, you're a little bit tight, you're lacking that range, this will really help you. Now we're going to hold each stretch or foam roll for 1 minute and then we're moving on to the next group, okay? Right, I'm going to start my timer. And we're going to start off with the quad. So, what I want you to do is kind of come down into almost like a plank position. We're going to bring one leg up, so we're going to do one leg at a time. From this position, what I'd like you to do is just roll up and down in constant movement. Nice and slow and steady, away we go. And we're just finding that sore and tender part. And just try and relax the muscle as best you can. Some people might find it tighter at the top of the quad, some more so down at the bottom. You can also change the angle of your foot in order to get a different part of the quad. Now the quad obviously is made up of 4 muscles, hence quadricep. Genius, right? And we're just, so if you've got more of an external tightness, which I actually tend to, I'm feeling quite a lot there, you roll out to the side, or you can bring it into the inside. Okay, and let's change to the other side. So you kind of come into that plank position, bring the knee up, and just roll up and down. Ooh. Now, if you've done one of my lower body workouts, this will be particularly sore. I'm just turning my heel to the side, outside, and then I'll get the outer part of the quad. And then what I can do is I can actually turn it onto the inside and just push on the inside of the quad there. So good for preventing those DOMS. And you can do this before a workout just to help that range of motion so you perform better in your workout. Okay, we're going to go into our glutes now. So what I want you to do is carefully, we're going to sit ourselves down on the right hand side. So you're not in the center of the foam roll. We're going to sit ourselves down on the right hand side, cross the leg over. Now we bring this hand off. Now carefully, just roll up and down on that quad, like on that glute. Got quad on the mind now. Let's just keep that movement. Up and down. Now I found a little pain spot, tender spot there. I'm just going to try and roll that out. Try and relax the muscle as best you can. Try and keep your chest up. Don't fold yourself down. Keeping the chest up, and just keep that body moving. Little movements up and down. Like I was saying, you can do this at the end of a workout to prevent that DOMS effect, or before you work out to help improve your range and performance for the workout you're going to do. Whether that's a sports one, let's change to the other side. It could be sports, it could be a gym session. Be hit, but it's just a really good way just to increase the blood flow through the muscle. I'm trying to keep that chest up. You're going to have one side tighter than the other. I know I say that all the time. It's because I have. I've got an internal issue on my right and an external issue on my left. So I try and work on that as much as I can. So I'm conscious of that when I'm stretching or when I'm doing my mobility. I tend to hold a little bit longer on the side that needs it most. We've got about 5 seconds and we're going to roll down to the lower back. Okay, so we just come down, hips on the floor. We're going to turn away, raise the hips off, and just roll on that lower back. Now I've got my elbow on the floor behind me. If you're strong enough, And if you're able to, you can keep your elbow off and just up and down. Try and hold that for as long as you can. If you need to, you can just place the elbow, and then that allows you to kind of control how much pressure you're putting down on this foam roller. Remember, this should be uncomfortable. And we're just turning. Keep going there. So you'll notice that you're probably moving away slightly. This is really good on that lower back. If you've been doing deadlifts, or if you're going to do deadlifts, it's really good just to make sure that your lower back's not stiff and you're able to keep yourself moving. We're going to change sides. Let's change to the other side. Down. So my hips are still square, so we're not actually turning. Hips are still square and you're just rotating through the torso. So you can actually cross your hands over. A little turn. Just a little constant movement. Yeah, you'll find yourself rolling up your mat a little bit. Now, that's it. We're just going to keep that moving. Oh, that's it. I found that spot. Just nice and slow and steady. Last few seconds. We're going to go to the upper back now. So, what I want you to do is place it just in the mid back area. Raise the hips up and just walk yourself down. It's probably the easiest way. Stretch your arms out, reaching, and just roll. Oh, on that upper back. You'll find any stiffness you've got, if you've been stressed, this area really kind of holds a lot of tension. So you can really feel this one. Obviously, the straighter your arms and the lower your hands, you want to really try and reach, keeping those arms straight. Just really moves your scaps out the way to allow you to get really deep into your traps here. Ooh, yes. Okay, now into our lats. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it underneath our armpit. So place the hand on the floor. From this position we're just going to roll little movements just underneath the armpit there, just rolling down slightly, holding position. Just trying to, my hips are actually off the floor. If that's too much, you can place your hips on the floor and just little movements. That's it. Remember, the key thing on these is to try and actually relax the muscle as much as you can. We're trying to get in deep. So if that muscle's really tight and you're holding on, you're not really going to feel this. Oh. Okay, and let's change to the other side. Nice swift little turn around there. And off we go up. Again, the hips are off the floor if you can, and we're just finding that nice roll. Oof, there. I find that for me, opening up my palm towards the ceiling helps to really increase the intensity on this one. Now, I've been doing this one for a while now. If you've never done this one, it can be really painful. Even just lying on it can be really sore. But you've just got to you can improve this very quickly by staying consistent with it. The more you do it, the less painful it becomes. So we've got one more to do. We're going to do more like a hold now. So what I want you to do is we're going to go into a child's pose with your forearms on the foam roller. We're just going to roll back and forth. It's more about the raise that this one gives you. It's not necessarily on your forearms. It's more about the ability to push your shoulders down towards the floor a little bit more. So keep those arms nice and straight. Tilting the hips down as much as you can. Just keep our body moving. We've got about 10 seconds to go. And rest. Superb. Well done, guys. So now you can be either prepared for your workout or that will help prevent any DOMs for tomorrow. Listen, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.